can argue, guys. I was waiting for a massive fat beat to drop then. And welcome back to Fast Jet Performance then. My name is Tim Davies. I know what you're thinking. Who is my favourite former frontline fast jet pilot and flying instructor and now DCS DJ? That's right. Who did they tell you to go see? It's me, Dr. FJP, and today I am Christmassy. So I'm going to be flying and spinning some records to set some applause for Santa Claus fam.
It's December again.
Right, it is December again. It's about the 23rd, which is all very nice, isn't it? But we need to start feeling Christmassy, guys. So we've on the server here, on the Shadowland server, we've made it a little bit icy for you. Let's go have a look, shall we? Brrr, look at that, brrr. Okay. Also, look, we've got a 275 gallon tank on the bottom of the F5 in FJP colours. If you do come on the Shadowland server, you get these colours. Get your name on the side of the jet if you want. And we need that fuel today because we're going across to a place called Nauchik, okay, which is about 300 miles. It's going to take the best part of an hour. I will speed it up for you because I'm not an idiot like that, okay? We've got these bad boys out here. And this is us back in the jet. So there's all sorts of stuff going on the map. Let's have a quick look. Here we go. We are going to go from here across to here. As much as I love this girl, I'm going to have to turn down a little bit. And so we're around about here is where we're going, okay, guys? There are some bad people around. Right, okay, let's turn her off. She was getting to me. Let's have a look at the map, shall we? So we are looking into our kneeboard here. Now, this is the route here we're looking to take. I'm about to bring up for you, okay? There's the first part of it. So this is actually what we're trying to do here. We're going to run this this route here, and what this is saying is we have about 9 waypoints, including the one at the very end, all right, which is what we need to get to, which is Nauchik. You see, it's going to take about an hour if we start, all right, but we will obviously chop this tape up, hopefully make it easier for you. And what this is saying, if I get airborne and I fly for 41 seconds to get to waypoint 2, I have to fly heading a 127. And it would get there at minute 118. And 118 is important for us today because that's the kind of start of our route at waypoint 2. Let me explain. Okay, here's the first leg then. Now the first leg comes up here. We kind of come out here. We're going to follow the coastline down. We're going to look for some lakes. At the lakes, then I want to be about 118 if I can. Doesn't really matter if I'm not, because I can also hack a clock locally for 5:38 there and a heading of 040. And I will set the jet up before I actually get airborne because I'm not an idiot. Always getting ahead, guys. I'm at 2,000 feet, 420 knots, and I'll start to get down to low level is what I'm going to be doing. Now, when I'm at low level, then I'm just going to try and fly accurately, 250 feet, visually judged in the F5 at 420 knots. You can go and have a look at the stream we did last night with a lot of people on it if you want to. Very interesting stream. And I'll be looking for my clock then to get to this point here at 6:56. Round up, say minute 7. And what I'll be doing is looking up like this at minute 6. Until minute 6 though, I'm pretty much going to be following this and just searching around, making sure nothing's going to hit me, no bad people are out there, okay? This is very early in the morning in about December here. Then when I get to this point here, before I get to this one, I'm going to do what's called a pre-hat check, and I'll be doing a pre-hat here as well, which is what's my next heading, what's my next airspeed, and what's my next time. When do I need to be doing that? I'll get here, I should have a confidence feature of some airshow cones, and I'll be turning right, heading 089, running that for 8 minutes 30 on a post-hat check again. I want to talk to you about that as we fly. Let's get rid of this for now. I'm just going to put a little pin there so I know where to find it again. Go away, kneeboard. Be gone with you. Right, the jet needs to be set up, guys. We are running an external tank, as you know. Let's flick this up here, and we do need to be auto-balancing this because the right tank on the F5 has 560 pounds worth of fuel. Yeah, they're doing it in pounds. I don't know why they're doing it in pounds. They're idiots. He doesn't work like just kilograms like everyone else. Americans. Right. Americans got to be different, haven't they? Okay, there we go. So we're running 31.1516 or something like that. And we've got Nauchik QFE as well, if we want to. Let's have a look. This needs to be 040. And the reason I do this, guys, is I put it in the course bar so that I can see the exact number that I want. Okay, so we'll be using the course bar, not the heading bug today. The heading bug we can set for the heading after that one. And the heading for us today will be at 089. So that reminds me of what the next heading I need to turn on to is 089, okay? And I can confirm that, of course, on the map we just had up here. So 040 into 089. So I'm already ahead of myself, okay, because things happen at low level very quickly. Now, let's just have a look around the cockpit. I think it's 250, I think, for Nauchik, I can't remember. 00, that's fine. And there's a TACAN here in our kneeboard, guys, that tells us what Nauchik is. If we go back, to this. Details there, now chick is going to be 265 runway 23, 24 X-ray and a 051 radial. That's what's going to be on that. Going to fly attack and approach into that. We're getting airborne out of a Napa today, which is runway 22. It's quite a low airfield, only 170 feet. So you can see now chick is 1400 feet higher. So expect their QFE to be lower here. Okay, by, I don't know how these things work. We use millibars in the UK, but everyone else uses these. And this is our route here, which I'm going to obviously have as a backup. But I do have Mosstock and Beslan as diversions. Okay, if someone crashes on the runway as I'm approaching Nowchick, then I'll go to Mosstock, and if I actually get to Nowchick and something happens, I'll go to Beslan. Okay, and the reason I do that, guys, is this. No, my kneeboard outline is still there. Ignore it, but all I'm saying here, okay, don't ignore it. Let's get rid of it. Oh, DCS. It's a DCS ting. DCS ting, fam. Jeez. Anyway, we're down with the kids today. We will be talking about the Urban Dictionary. And we will be talking about some interesting words. Right, so I'm coming over here. I'll be hitting that one there, pulling up at this point here. And you'll see me doing that. And I'll just talk through the rest of the route for you. Coming over here. So Mosstock, if anything happens when I'm about here, I'll go to Mosstock. If I'm actually here, I'll go to Beslan, okay? The wind is light today. We should be making no wind-corrected headings at all today. Finish off the route, though, we will go from here to the next part, which is approaching a huge lake, okay? Middle of that, I pick something defined, which is this bit here, for turning right. Now, this is a difficult route, so halfway through, I've got a confidence feature of some like little drilling platform. I want to be to the right-hand side of this town. And here, I should have, I think it's a TV mast in this low valley there, okay? And I'll be using this as I go low level. Coming across the top then, next feature is this lake here. Again, lakes aren't ideal, guys, because they're very flat. Oh, the sun's coming up. Well, the clouds have just magically gone. Clouds just disappeared. That's just cray. Cray. And then we're hitting this lake here, and when we get to this lake, I'm pulling up to 2,000 feet, 360 knots, cruising in. But I won't have the fuel to do this, and F-18s did this last night, and they let the F-5s come in early, and the F-5s all got in last night. It's quite a good flight take. You want to go and watch it? It's quite fun. I don't think anyone crashed. I think people made a good effort at crashing, but they didn't. Look at this. That is das. It's a nice morning. Anyway, let's speak to air traffic.
Anapa, Springfield.
Anapa.
Request takeoff.
Now, Anapa. Now. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad, Napa.
Springfield 3-1.
Let's taxi.
Request takeoff.
Oh, they're being difficult, aren't they? They're being all like, oh, look at us. We're air traffic. We're so important. We decide exactly what you do. We're not going to let you take off. Here's a word of warning, guys. Taxi around airfields in the dark. Normally they have taxi lights in the centre of green. Green is good, so taxi on them. Blue is bad. Don't put a blue light between your aircraft. You'll have wheels on the grass. And this is a taxiway here. Okay, so you don't want to be taken off on taxiways. It's been done before. The runway's up here. There's only me here at the moment. I'll give myself a quick pre-brief. Do some pre and post hats in a minute. And I'll line up some show tunes for us. Should we get airborne with a hymn? Not a hymn. Who wants hymns? Let's do... Yeah, I got it. Maybe some jazz. I'll see. We'll get airborne with something, okay? Come on, tower. Put down your coffee.
Anapa, Springfield 3-1.
Some of us are trying to fly here. Come on. Yes. Thank you for the light. Approach path is clear. 30.6116 right to that. Nice. Thank you for the lights. That's blinding of you. Literally blinding of you. Look at the beautiful light. Okay, so we're lined up then. Before we do anything, we have to make sure that our HSI is aligned with the runway. Runway 22. We've got about 22. It's about 216 here, I believe. Let's get the nose wheel oleo. Nice. So we're looking good to go. There are some things we need to do in the cockpit first. Don't sit on the runway like this. We have got the initial heading from waypoint 2040 is set. We are transferring fuel. That is bugged there. We have the correct frequencies on. 24, we'll put that on. That's the TACAN I want to go for. Don't sit on the runway and do this. And we'll put the TR on that and we'll move that volume down. The main thing for is about time. Pre-hats. HAT. What's the first heading I want? Well, I want outbound to come left to pick up the lakes. And my first heading is 040. That is bugged. I want that at 420 knots eventually. Airspeed, I'm going to be 360 into 420, about 2,000 feet. I'll start my turn at 1. This is difficult to do, isn't it? And this is going to be my whole time. And then I'm going to run a clock time as well for each leg if I can. So I want that time there to be my whole time. Good. Let's have a look around the box. Quick controls. Make sure your controls are good. Yes, they are. Okay, we've got approach path was clear. We have full flaps. Seats will be live, and we have clearance. So that is there, and I am ready to roll. So coming up full power. Both throttles coming forwards. Clock runs. Reheat's in on left. Reheat's in on right. Bit of jazz. Yes. It is Christmas time after all. Come on, party people. Gear travels, flap travels, hold the attitude. Hey, jingle bells. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. 300 knots, I'll come out of reheat. Throwing knots then, coming left. There's my lakes. I need fuel, so I want to come out of reheat early if I can. Both out, happy. There's the airfield back over there somewhere over my shoulder. So I want to be running 040 out this first one here. About 420 knots if I can. At about 118. 118 on the map. Approaching 110. We can pick up the rest of the time on the route, guys. Bit of piano jazz, that's what I'm into. So I'm running a clock now, 120. A little bit behind. Good speed, come back. Try and fly over the point if you can. Don't be in a rush to get the height down. All turns at low level 4G, by the way. Flight path is good, guys. Dead wing is good. Checking the dead wing. Okay, we've got some work to do, so I might just cancel the tunes real quick. As much as I love her, let's get some work done. Oh, yeah. Okay, excuse me, lady. Thank you. Right, we're in a jet for crying out loud. Okay, so then post hats. We are heading 040, and just check that in the window. 040 happy. Speed should be 420. We're going a bit fast. Let's square that away. Build nice power against it. I'm using air brake for that, just so I can build nice power, about 91%. Happy about 420 and time. Yep, clock was running. I'm a couple of seconds late, so I am happy to run about 10 knots fast on this route. So I'm running about 430 if I can. Now I'm nice and happy. I'm just going to ease myself when I get over this town, ease myself down into the low-level environment. Okay, and I know. Let's look at my map. So I know that I'm going to run 040 for 5:38, which should give me a time of 6:56, and I'm on time at the moment. So I've kept my clock running from takeoff, which is fine. I can do that. So I'm easing myself down now into a visually judged 250 feet and 420 knots. Now the way you do that, guys, is not by looking out here. It's actually by sitting back and looking out these bits here. To the left and to the right is where you want to look. Ease it down. That's looking nice, and don't be any rush to get down. It's not nice to be down at 250 feet and doing a lot of work. So if you are busy or you're lost, get out of the low level environments. Ease up to a couple of thousand feet. If you are at 2,000, below 2,000 feet, then you are in the low level environment. Now the post hat, it's not just HAT, it's the F on it as well for fuel. So let's have a look at the fuel, shall we? Looking down here for a bit, looking back out again. Looking down here for a bit, looking back out again. And my fuel gauge isn't moving right now because my centerline tank is feeding. I've made this switch up here. It is feeding. They're going to stay like that. I've got auto balance on, so as soon as it's full, as soon as it's put everything into the jet, it will then automatically start feeding into that left tank and balancing them both up. Okay, fuel is critical for us today, and you can see our fuel flow there. All right, so very careful at that. Now pick something in the distance. That's what people don't do, and they should. Okay, it's really hard. That clicking is me trimming like a mad thing because it's not easy to fly this airplane. I'll come up a little bit whilst I do my fuel check and come back down again. I'm saying, right, so 040 then, what's out there? I want to be tracking towards something, not heading towards it, tracking. Bit of barren, featureless land, by the way, but I know I'm going to be left of this town, that's fine. I'm just going to aim into this area here. That frees up my capacity now to look down. My clock is saying 420. As I said, according to my map, don't need to look up before minute 6. So I'm not looking at anything in the future, just looking out. Minute 6 is when I'm going to start looking up. Minute 6. Next thing I want to do is make sure I've got the systems in place. So the radar I don't really want on, to be fair. It's not the most useful thing in the F5, it just distracts me, so I've left that off. But I do want on my radar warning receiver, and I want that to be in search, because it is going to give me some idea. Got my little clock, minute 5, happy, got about a minute to go, of anything out there. And I've got some AWACS aircraft out there. So we all came from Colchi then on a massive landaway to a Napa. We did that, and we had a great time, pylons. And if you are flying, just say pylons, so if you are flying with someone else, they know you've seen them. Just ease it up, ease it down again. Easing it down. For minute 7. 040 for minute 7. Let's go outside and see how she looks, shall we? Yeah, nice and stable. It's looking nice. Don't do that too often down here at 250 knots, you will fly into the ground. Right, so that power needs to come back to about 91%. That contact's holding steady on the RWR. Russian Federation have said that we're from Georgia, we're not allowed to be armed for our detachment. And that's fine, we don't want to be armed. Right, I'm looking over there. Approaching minute 6 now. Big town, big river. I think that's a big town, big river, so I'm going to trend towards it. Because you see a turning point, fly to it. That's the biggest town I can see. No other town around. Let me look at my map again. Big town, big river. Roger that. So I'm slightly left of track, probably turned inside my first turning point. These things on the left, by the way, catch people out on the route, but that's not our turn point. It would have been a good one if I'd used it. I'll see if I can find the confidence feature. I don't know whether I can, whether they've shown up. Either way, my next heading in. So I'm approaching 6:30 for 6:56. Roger that. So I want to be... Next patch then, I want to be 089. And I want to be at 6:56. So there's the river, happy with that, and I'm turning there. Yep, turning 6:56, that's fine. 4G turns, always 4G turns, 4G turn, 4G turn, pause. Flight path is good, guys. Dead wing's good. Anything hidden there, you'd miss it. Ease yourself back down, looking out. Can't see my confidence feet. Yeah, they are. Air show cones. That's what they were. So I know I'm in the right place. Speed is high, coming back. No rush to get anything done at all, guys. No rush to get anything done. Just settle down and we're going to do some post-hat checks. I am fast, coming back on power. Now, normally the cockpit would be quite quiet, but I'm speaking to you and I have to talk a lot so that you can understand what's going on. 089 is set, happy. 420 knots we have. Time looks good. So just keep looking out. Probably sitting about 300 or 400 feet, but I'm happy with that once I get my post hats done. I should be flying 089. 089 I am. Airspeed should be 420 knots. 420 knots it is. And time. Right, time. My next event then is... Next event is on the next map. So I'm going to cross to map 2. Put the pin on there. Nicely flying. Next event then 15:26. So I need to look up 14 minutes and 30 seconds. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. I need to fly accurately. So I'm going to just put my little like that. So I'm nice and flying accurately heading wise. 089. 420 knots. It's good speed. 14:30. I'll look up. Nothing to do until 14:30. Currently the time is 8:30. So you can see I've got a bit of time, haven't I? That's 6 minutes probably. So now that's when we just look out. And what else can we do? Show tunes, lads. And ladettes, of course. Let's go and put some tunes on. What do we have then? How about this one? Don't know what this is, by the way. Let's have a listen. Don't know what it is. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Bit of Motown. Just easing up for the town, guys. Easing up for the town. Oh yeah, we've got the tunes on. Fuel. Okay, scent line's not fully finished yet. Good. For Santa, ladies and gentlemen. DCS DJ FJP in the house. We are not going to have a sad Christmas, are we? Allow that. Allow that. We're going to have a good Christmas. Santa, hold on. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Santa, hold on. What's this? Text message? Oh, here we go. One of my Shadowlands guys. Hold on, Santa. Hold on to what? I'm not too sure. Santa, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. I'm on my way, Santa. I'm on my way. Old Saint Nick and me. As tight as can be. Good lyric. I like what you've done there. Shapes that go together. There you go. Can't argue with that. Little vacay, ladies and gentlemen. Little vacay. This must be really annoying. Oh, you haven't got much. You haven't got long. Don't worry about it. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. Keep that power in check, guys. 1430 we're looking. 1430. 089 is what we're looking. Keep the speed in check. Come on. So it's a Visual IF mix then, guys. Let me turn girlfriend down. Okay, Visual IF mix. What do I mean by that? So we're using this instrument here, really. I'm using this instrument. Obviously, this instrument's important. This one's not so much at low level. We don't have a radar altimeter in the aeroplane, so we don't need to use it. These are quite important, though, to make sure that stays in. And, of course, out here is where we're really looking. I've got to use the mouse on my jukebox as well. Okay, my jukebox is there. So nicely, just keeping the eyes out. The lookout we're going to be using then, guys, all the way to the back of the wing there. All the way up, down, all the way through, like this. Things will fly into you at low level, fact per. Because everyone is trying to do the same thing, alright? Good scans, keep that at 91% seems to be holding. Waiting for the centerline tank to empty. Looking for any contact up top there. Looks on my RWR. So we're using speed and time. Hold on, Santa. She's on her way, Santa. She's on her way. Right, turned her off anyway. DCS Christmas playlist. So there we go. We're ready to rock and roll with the next song. Well, we've got work to do, haven't we? Because we're approaching minute 14:30. So a couple of minutes time, guys. A couple of minutes time. So we did say the feature we're looking for then is a big lake. Huge lake, and I plan to hit it in the middle, obviously, because then it gives me the best chance of success. But the problem with planning for lakes, as we all know, because we're all professional military aviators, is they do not have any vertical extent. And you can see it's such a barren, featureless desert out here. Vertical extent would be very useful for us. We don't have any. I do have, though, a town to the south, i.e. to the right-hand side, that should lead me into that. So if I hit the town, I know I'm a bit too far south. If I don't hit the town, then I'm a bit too far north. So we're going to have a look to it. When we see it, we're going to fly to it. And at minute 14 and 30 I will do some pre-hats to prepare for my next leg. Yes, power. Look, there's a water feature coming up now. Is there a town? Oh, is there a town? There's a big town there. There's a huge town there. I'm probably a bit more left of track than I actually want to be. I am finding this with the F5 actually, the map of DCS. This doesn't seem to be overlaid on a globe as such. So now I've seen what I think is that. I'm approaching minute 14 and 30. Okay, E3, roger that. It's approaching, am I early? Yes, I am early with speed, so I'm going to do my pre-hats earlier then. My next heading I want to be on is 110. 110 then, so I'm going to put my heading bug on 110, which it is on. And I'm looking for a feature which is a little island bit there, and 1526, I was hot. So it might be a little bit early. So heading, and next is a 420, and the time then 15:26, and it looks like that K50 is up there. Is it K50? I don't know what it is. Whatever that 50 thing is, we can see it up there in the sky. So 14:30 for 15:36. Also look into the turn area over here, guys. What's that? Into sun. Yeah, is that a good thing? No, it's a very bad thing. And I should have made note of that when I was planning. But this route was originally run at 7 o'clock last night, and that sun was behind us. So we're going to run this next leg into sun. That is dangerous. You can't see things coming at you, especially with the low sun in the morning. It used to be a big issue for us at RF Valley when I was teaching. Right. 15:36 then, we should be prepped, and it's 4G turn. Well, it's only 20-degree turn, so we'll just turn then 110, roger that. The 15:26, roger. We'll climb a little bit here as well, just for birds. Especially early morning birds, especially early morning birds, they love to fly into a jet, nom it. They think you're another bird, you see, so they try and attack it. Timing seems to be working out, a little bit hot. Looks clear into the area. Happy. It's about 3 seconds off. Nice. 4G turn, only a little turn. There we go. Flight path is good, guys. Dead wing is good. Looking for anything like the wing's hiding in the turn. Easing back down now. Sort the engines out. Sort the engines out. So ease myself back into low level. That sun is going to suck, like you read about. Okay, we get some post hats done and we'll put some more show tunes on. You know it. DJ FJP in the house. Who's a DJ they told you to go see? Right, guys, so post hats then. We were on time. We are heading now 1104110, roger. And the time for our next event is 24:58. However, there is a halfway mark here, guys, in about 4 minutes time. It's a 10-minute leg. That's about probably 4 minutes of it. So in about 4 minutes, I'm going to start hunting for a confidence feature halfway down the route here. And it should be to the left of a town, left of a big town. It should be some oil drilling platform type thing. I put a line through it. We'll see if it's there. I will see if it's there. Either way, I want to be on the right-hand side of that town, not the left-hand side. And map won't come up again until about 24. So the next event for us is going to be about minute 19. So 19:30 for the confidence feature, minute 19, and yeah, and then obviously I'll just make sure my heading bug was on the next one, so 089, in case I haven't got time. 089 there. So you can see we can get a cockpit order. What we're missing out on? Fuel. Thank you, fam. Fuel. Let's not miss our checks. Allow that. Allow that. Urban Dictionary. Now, caution, what's that signifying then? I look down here. Yes, my centre line is empty. Put that back to there. Now make sure it's across the left low. Cancel that. Fuel now should flow into both tanks, all right? We should see that levelling up. Centre line tank is empty. It is necessary for this, okay? Probably not going to get there without centre line tank. Power. So we've got our post hats done. Nothing to do now apart from to fly accurately at 110. Again, if you can pick something in the distance, pick it and fly to it. So I picked, looks like there's a town coming out here. I've just picked some empty space to the right of town. Allows me to look out and just, yo, 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 what you guys doing? I'm not liking the look of those. However, we are unarmed. We are on a diplomatic mission. Fly 110. We said minute 14. No, I didn't. I said minute 19 to look up. I've got a minute to go. Just some more show tunes. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look in 1 minute, see if we can get our confidence feature, and we'll put some show tunes on after. How about Silent Night? I don't know. Silent Night? Yeah, we'll have a quiet phase, shall we? So in a minute we'll put Silent Night on. Because we are Christmassy, guys, okay? Spinning some records to get some applause for Santa Claus in these corona times. Miserable, isn't it? They better sort this stuff out. It's not fun anymore. To be fair, I don't know whether, because the map changed from last night when we did the full mission, which you'll see if you go back in my timeline on YouTube, you'll see there's the live stream. Well, there's definitely a town there, isn't there? I think there's a town. So we're looking for this town. Look for this town here, and there's something to the right. That looks like a town to me. Pylons, climbing. So it looks like a town. Yeah, it does. And so we want to be to the right of the town. We are to the right of the town at minute 19. We said minute 19. And I don't think anything is there. There should be like an oil derrick or something. I don't know what an oil derrick really looks like, but or maybe that's over there. Look at those. Yeah, that's it there. So we know we're roughly in the right place, because over there is that confidence feature. So I'm alright. I'm alright. 110. Flying accurately at 110. 110. 420 knots we've got. That's nice. So now I'm just looking long. We know we're en route. Minute 19 is good. We've got a little confidence feature out there. Oi, oi, lads. Nice. Probably about a mile to track. I might try and fly. How far is the next one then? So if I'm a mile to track, I've got about 5-6 minutes, 7 miles a minute, 6 minutes then. So about a minute really, isn't it? So what am I looking at? 42, so about 42 miles. So not 60, so therefore I'll take a degree. I'll take 1 degree. But that's all I'm taking, not more than 1 degree heading change. Not more than 1 degree heading change, guys. 1 in 60 rule. Okay, if I was a mile off and I had 60 miles to go, I'd put 1 degree heading change in and I'd take that out. I've got about 42 miles to go, so I've put about 1 degree, and that should be alright to keep us hopefully heading towards where we need to go. Now, what's the other confidence feature I need then in the future, guys? We will put some show tunes on. Well, if you look at the map here, you can see we're going into high ground. Big to small, always big to small. What's the biggest thing I can see? Well, actually, I can see some high ground coming out there, can't I? Look, some higher ground coming out here. Ignore your altimeter. It doesn't mean anything down here, guys. It means nothing at all. Okay, because you're not using it for anything. It doesn't take it. It's nothing. The pressure, we are climbing all the time here because we are at low level. All right, and well, not because we're at low level, but because the ground is increasing. So my next event for me then, guys. Map up minute 24, map up minute 24, and I'm looking for a mast with some buildings against some hills. Map up minute 24, mast against some hills, accurately flying 110 and show tunes. Let's go for some, I don't know what this is like, let's go for this one. It's Silent Night. This could be rubbish, guys. I could have to apologise for this. Not going to argue, guys. I was waiting for a massive fat beat to drop then. I was waiting for some huge drum and bass going on there. Let's turn it down for a bit. Minute 24 we're looking for. We've got 1 minute to go. Okay, so what do we mean when we say the word allowed at? Good traffic crossing, some pylons there. Well, apparently in the Urban Dictionary, allowed at or allow it actually means don't allow it. So if you hear someone on the street saying allow it, it means I'm not allowing that. So when a police officer, of course, always here to help the police, especially the British police out and the American police, both having rough times, obviously not supported at all. The police by their seniors, who are obviously politicians. If a police officer is arresting someone and that person says allow it, what they mean is I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing that. All right. Not that the police officer really cares, of course, because they are coming with them whether they like it or not. Right, minute 24, I believe it was. Minute 24, looking up. So 23:33. Just fly accurate heading and maybe turn the music off. We are working through our show tunes. In it. Right, I'm looking approaching minute 24 then. So pre-hats. My next event is going to be 089. Heading bug 089 is already on. Airspeed is going to be 420 knots. 420 knots we have got. Good power to hold that. Time is going to be 24 and 58. Should be 24 and 58 anyway. So I'm looking now for my turn point. I'm looking right and left. There is high ground. We know it's against the high ground. We know it's up here on the high ground. I've got some towns maybe that might feature. Not easy to find, and this is it. It's a mast I'm looking for, guys. It's into sun, obviously. Okay, right, 1 o'clock there. Looks like a mast. See it, fly to it. Now, do not fly at the mast. That is an idiot's move. Okay, put canopy onto the mast, so put it off to one side. Okay, I've got mast up against the hill. Mast up against the hill is what I'm looking for. Good stuff. 24.58. What's my clock saying? 24.40 coming up to. Yeah, I've got some oil platforms down there and stuff. It's definitely my turn point. Into the turn, looks clear. Nothing coming out there, nothing above happy. Let's get an accurate time on this, shall we? Okay, that's good. And coming out, 4G turn, 4G turn, 4G turn, 4G pause, roll out. Flight path is good. Nothing going to hit me in flight path. Dead wing. Yes, nice. So set your speed up. Don't be in any rush, guys. Square yourself away. 089. No rush. We'll do post hats in a second. Just get everything squared away. If you're interested in flying this, then guys, come and speak to me. Patreon.com. Tim Davies. Square your way. Basic and advanced. It is a charge server. I think it's £10 a month for the access to the server, and about £40 for these kind of lessons. £40 a month. £10 a week. It's better than a cup of coffee in it. Right, let's have a look. So my post hats, as we said, HAT. What's my heading supposed to be? Well, the map says my heading is supposed to be 089. What am I flying? 089. Good. Airspeed 420 knots. I'm hot. Let's bring the throttles back to about that. Let the speed settle itself down. We were a bit slow. I'm happy to accept 10 knots to fly this leg at 430. We're about 10 seconds adrift there at the last one. And time, about 10 seconds adrift then. We'll try and hold 430 if we can. Fuel. Fuel is now nicely balancing. We have that centre line fed. So fuel is looking good for us today. Hold 430 then, about 91%. Now guys, the last thing of course is the obviously post hats, and we need to know when we're going to look up again. So next map. Next feature is going to be a lake in low ground 3447. 3447, looking up at about 3330, about a minute ago. 3330, that is in about 6 minutes time. Sort that power out. 3330. More show tunes. Allowed that. I hear you all crying. Allowed that. Right. Well, this is my YouTube thing, so I'm going to give you show tunes. I don't care. I don't care. You're going to listen to my music, which I picked randomly off Tinternet. Right, let's go for something a bit jazzy, shall we? Have we got any jazz? Have we got any jazz? What can we do? Jazz. What about this one? Well, it's either jazz or it's... We'll try this one. Pump it up, Prince. No, stop. Get the volumes right. Pump it up, Prince. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, fam. Oh, yes.
Oh, jingle bells,
That's
jingle
it.
bells,
Yes.
jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride
Now I'm jingling.
in a one-horse open sleigh.
This is our one-horse open sleigh, fam. Look at this. Yes.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow.
We are dashing through the snow.
One-horse open sleigh.
That's what we're doing right now.
Over the fields we go.
We are dashing.
Laughing all
Over the fields we go. Ha 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 ha. Look how I laugh all the way. Ha 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 ha.
Spirits bright. What fun it is to
Ugh.
laugh and sing a sleighing song.
All together now.
Oh, jingle bells,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh.
Oh.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Meow.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse
She does bore me though.
open sleigh.
Nice bass line. Let's get the height back down. Oh, now it's on. Now it's getting cray-cray. Right. Just taking it off centre now, isn't he?
I thought I'd take a ride, and soon
Keep the
Miss
lookout
Fanny
going.
Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and light. Misfortune seemed a slide. We got
Speed.
into a drifted bag, and then we got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Well, I suppose we've got to have jingle bells. It's a bit tedious because we all know it, isn't it? So speed's about out of control here. What do we say for the time? Minutes. Yeah, 3:30. 3:30. Roger that. We're looking for a lake. Oh, what fun! Oh, what fun! A bit cold though, to be fair. One-horse open sleighs are a bit cold. That is factually correct statement right there. That is factually correct. Should we do another one? It's the problem clicking off screen. Fly to hills, innit? Come up early for hills if you can. Minute 30. No, it's not minute 30. Minute 29 and... Well, it's approaching 30, isn't it? Okay. Everyone wants short videos today, don't they? They want 12-minute videos, but how do you learn to navigate in 12 minutes? My uncle was saying that. I don't watch any video longer than 12 minutes. Well, how are you going to navigate on an hour-long route if you only watch it for 12 minutes? You've got to put the time in. That's what Shadowlands is about. Bit of frustration, but the learning takes place, guys. Okay, so... Yes, 3330, Roger, happy. So we're still good. Everything's looking fine. Fuel is balancing up nicely. And we will go for another show tune, shall we? Let's go for the bottom here. Well, let's go for the top. We had this one yet? Yes, we have. This one? Yes, we have. This one. Should we skip it? Let's leave it for a bit, shall we? We've got to suffer these songs, guys. It's Christmas time, isn't it? Be happy. What's up with you? Always put a spin in it. We are jazzanising it up. Again, this is the problem with the culture we have today. I'm just expecting some massive fat beat just to drop in here in a second, and some scratching and all sorts of stuff to go on. What happened to traditional carols? Wop, 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 wop. You're right, it's going to be dubstep, isn't it? Has to be dubstep. Yeah, get that piano riff going. Just taking my bass line for a walk. Now you can see I've got a feature there to fly to now. Something here where that crosses the mountain, crosses there. So I can just look out, fly to that, step up early for the hill. Good speed. Keep the lookout going, guys. There are other jets here on the server. He's back down again. Good speed. So I'm looking for minute 3:30. Not many confidence features en route, really. Confidence feature is something that you can see that you could go, oh, there's a town or something. There may be a little town on the right as I approach this, but well, we'll see. This huge scar across here would be useful, but I don't really have it on the map. I haven't included the whole map. Oh, I've got the fingers. The piano fingers are doing their funky thing now. The piano fingers are getting cray-cray. Oh, there's no stopping them. There's no stopping them. Oh, there's a drummer kicking it. Oh, yes. He's just going to go on forever now, isn't he, that drummer? There's no stopping him. No stopping that drummer. Okay, guys, we're approaching minute 3:30, so I'm going to... As much as I want to adore him, I'm not going to allow that, am I? Not allowing that. See, we are learning about urban words. Oh, look, I can start seeing a lake now. So, what am I looking for? A lake, far end of a lake. I think there's a gas-powered drilling station. See it, fly to it then, furthest point there. And I'm looking that then to be at 3447. Pre-hats for next leg then. My next leg is going to be 073. 073 is notionally bugged. There we go. And that's going to be at 420 knots. And the time, as we said there, look, 3447. 3447. Okay, that's what we're looking for. It's all chill, guys. It's all chill. There's nothing to do. Nothing to do. Now, we do make up time as we get higher, holding 420 knots indicated. It's because our ground speed in effect increases. So we really should decrease our indicated speed, but the same thing at RF Valley. RF Valley was a little bit high, North Wales. We always used to make up a few seconds here, especially if you hold 10 knots or something. So really, I'm probably going to be a bit early, and I'll take off on the next leg. 3447, I'm going to be here. Well, let's have a look. About 30 seconds early. Where's there any drilling platforms here? Oh, there's some stuff down there, isn't there? There's some stuff down there. Lads and ladettes, good stuff. Right, roll. flight path is good then. Flight path is good. Dead wing is good all around there. Let's check the other side as well. Happy. So we're 30 seconds early on that. I'm not going to take off 30 knots. That's a bit cavalier. Well, I can, in fact, just to prove it works. We're going to try and fly 390 on this leg then. And I'm going to set post hats then. So my heading wants to be 073. So set 073. Accurately set 073, guys, and check it. 073 for 073. Move the heading bug off. Something random. I want to be flying about 390 knots now. We know that's the best one to work, guys. 390 because we're 30 seconds early. 10-minute leg. Take that speed off if you want to. And our next event then is going to be 45, 40. So it's going to be 44, 444. Remember all the fours. 4444. Look up. Confidence feature, towns, want to be halfway down, right of that. What is halfway going to look like? Well, it's a 10-minute leg, +5, about minute 39 to be about there. I want to be left-hand side of the towns if I can see them. Either way, 4444, nothing to do until then. Last event then for us, fuel. Yep, fuel's looking good, looking a lot better than it did on some of these before when I was throwing the jet around. Now we've calmed it all down a bit. Actually, we're looking all right. So we can see the mountain and the high ground there to the right. And if you do pick up something like that, just get the map out and go, look for high ground. Yes, there is some high ground there. Okay, good. To the left of it. Big to small, guys. Big to small. Now look out. Look out. Settle yourself down. And request some more show tunes. On the DCS DJ. Dr. FJP. Hey, Dr. FJP, have you got anything a bit soul and funk? A bit soul and funk, my brethren. A bit soul and funk. Let me just check what I've got for you then. Let me have a check, shall I? It's on now. It's on now. Oh, yes. Everyone. I think this might be the instrumental version. Let me just check on the other one. There we go. Yes. Let's go to the ocean.
Let's go outside.
It's always good to be outside, especially in a pandemic, people.
We can hang out on the beach without freezing.
Without freezing on the beach.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. Thank you.
In Christmas times.
Well, not in the UK, you can't. It'll be Gibbersville.
Chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows.
We are rocking out in Jet World, people. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Well, not more than 6 in one room. That's what the government said, okay? Do not break Tier 4 lockdown rules in the UK, people.
And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No,
Okay.
he wouldn't miss it.
We wouldn't miss it. No, people.
In Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is
390 knots is good.
just getting better.
Always set a power to hold that, guys. Always set a power. So look over here. These things control this thing. Set some power that's going to hold that. I want to hold 390 knots. Feels good. Good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. Oh yes. Not more than 6 in a room. I don't think it's any more than 2 households together in Tier 4. Let's obey the rules, please. Let's get rid of this pandemic thing. Look at that. Come on, 073, Davies.
Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. Okay?
Right, pick something on the horizon and fly to it. So that's a good heading for me. I'm going to fly towards this thing here. That means I can now look out, okay? What am I looking for? Next event for me. We said, wasn't it, about 3839 for a town. Can't really see nothing. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. Pylons. Next waypoint then, guys, I am going to pull up and recover into now Chick. 45, 42. So looking at 4444. That's what we're looking at. So look up. Fly accurate until then. 390 knots, please, Davies. Come on, 390 knots. Square it away, fam. Thank you. It's a great song. What else can we have? Just trying to think, guys. What else do you want here? What else have we got? Something funky, maybe. Well, that Santa one again. Santa Hold On. We liked that one, didn't we? Let's rock out. Series 7.3, Davies. Come on, square it away. Looking for the fours. 4, 4, 4, 4. We're loving the Christmas songs. Oh dear. Copacabana, baby. Good rhyming structure. Hold on, Santa. Pylons. Don't leave Santa hanging by himself, people. I don't think you're really allowed to tell Santa what to do, to be fair. He is Santa. I think you should respect Santa. Okay, minute 4-1 for minute 4-4. More pylons, crossing left, right. Old St. Nick and me. I doubt that, to be fair. Lies. Little vacay, people, little vacay. Oh, I hate the hubby thing. Anyone calls me a hubby gets divorced. Instantly. I'm not a hubby. I'm your husband. Respect that. I would not have you calling me a hubby. Allow that. Allow that, fam. Is the correct use of allow it or allow that from the Urban Dictionary? We are street here. We are street. Age of 46. 4444 is what I'm looking for. No, not looking. Confidence feature, guys. Look at that. A bit of a town, a bit of a wood. Is that on the map? At minute 4-2. Minute 4-2 looking. Minute 4-2 is about here. Yeah, we got a bit of a town, didn't we? A bit of green area that's coming out. Then maybe that's it. Hopefully we're on the right track here. So 073, fly accurately. All together now. 390 knots. Let's just square away the time from the last one. Should we turn girlfriend down a little bit? Making you ready for your sleigh bell ride. Making you ready for your sleigh bell ride. Nice. No, don't leave people on Christmas Day. Don't do that. Just take a walk. Everyone gets stressed out. Just say to your wife or your husband, not hubby. You're calling a hubby, you can expect a divorce, by the way. Men and women both need to be respected in a marriage. Just say, I need to get some air, get out of the house. Christmas Day, especially in a pandemic, guys, the first one you probably spent ever is fraught with problems. Don't be a victim of that Christmas. Go for a walk. Don't be a dick. Okay, still 1 minute to run. Excuse me. See, if you get ahead of the game, there is no game to play. I'll get you a mug with that. Get you some merch out there, fam. So Shadowlands then, if you do want to join, jump onto patreon.com. I've got limited places. I'm not that idiot that says, oh, it's running out. There's only one of me, guys. Don't get me wrong. What's that water feature? Check it. Is there any other water feature around? Stand by. Okay. There's one up there. And personally, I think it's too early. So let's have a look. Are we that left of track? We've been flying pretty accurately. What's our time? 4.444. Are we a minute early? Not flying 390 knots, we're not. But to be fair, that looks like a pretty accurate water feature for us. Yeah, the back of it's quite flat, guys. The back of it's quite flat, and the front of it's quite pronounced. So back of it quite flat there, front of it quite pronounced. Yeah, we're definitely within that region. 4.244. We'll take that as the water feature there. And now what I'll do is I'll climb up. There's no other big water feature in the region. So now I'm going to climb up out of low level. That's about a minute early, flying 390 knots. So we must have been pretty early at the last one, not got rid of that time, because there's no other water feature out there, as you can see on the nose. So now we're going to come right then. Well, we didn't see our pre-hats because we were caught out, weren't we? So what is our pre-hats then? Pre-hat is going to be right onto 143. There we go. And that's fine. We're coming right now, about 2,000 feet, and we'll come back on the speed. We're on a recovery anyway now. There's nothing else out there. It's definitely our water feature. That's fine. 143 then. Direct into sun. 5,000 feet's a bit high. Doesn't really matter. Just want to get the bearings squared away. 360 knots want to come back to. Fuel's looking good. Let me just square out this exactly. 143. We have got fuel today. Fuel's looking good. 143. 4545. We were early at that one. So we're going 618. There's nothing really down here anyway. So we'll just recover straight into now, chick. There's that water feet. There's the river here that we're picking up a bit of. So now I'm going to dial at 24 X-ray. I want to get a lock on that. 24X TR. Do not have a lock on 24 X-ray at the moment, so I will just check that now in my kit. So I've messed this up before. And I want that frequency on as well. So what I'm going to do is be heading on 143. That's nice. 360 knots we've got, and we're on recovery. And the next, if we did fly this route, we may well fly it for a bit, see where it gets us. It'll be 618 down to 52, minute 52. We have got the fuel, so we probably can fly it. We've been quite good with fuel. Minute 52, and I want a tack and lock, and I want to get their freak up as well, which is 265. I think they tell us to go somewhere else, to be fair. And that's on, definitely just call them up.
Alchic, Springfield 3-1, inbound.
193 for 30. 2878, roger that. Two 878. So now I'm following air traffic instructions. 2878 then for 193, and this course by now can go on runway 23. So I've got to fly a circuit there. So nicely saving fuel up here. And the river that we would have turned on is this river here, guys. And we can see it on the map. Okay, see that river there? Nice big river. All the F-18s went out to here last night. Okay, and we're just cutting inside now because fuel. I don't know why we haven't got that TACAN. I didn't think I put the TACAN on for this map. I don't think I put the TACAN on because I had to rescale it because all the jets now. We've based all the jets over in these airfields up here. There's airfields all over the place up here. I haven't got a big map for you. F10. So all these airfields here. There's me. We based them out of here, there, and here because now check's so small. You can see me coming in here, so I can't get on the TACAN, so I'm going to have to come in for a visual recovery. You do it to yourself, Davies, you idiot. Visual recovery to an airfield I haven't fully visually recovered to before because I was at night last night. Oh, without a TACAN. What are you doing to yourself, mate? So I should have actually flown the route. That would have been really useful. So if I get myself over to that part of the route there, and I'll just get to that corner and I'll run in on that last heading. I'll run in a heading of 230 from what I think I'll line up that with, and hopefully I'll see the field. She's a hard field to see as well. Hard airfield to see, to be fair. She's, I don't have a TACAN on there. Well, that bug's useless, isn't it? Light winds, downwind then about 040 for the brake, 1500 foot. See if I can fly a circuit on this bad boy. So 193 for 30 it was. That's what they told me to fly. But I'm gonna fly my own heading in to find it. Now, chick. What am I looking for now? So we've got some green area running down into it. There's some green area down there, isn't there? That green area down there. That looks like it's in line. Green area there into this by the mountain. So she's going to be in there, isn't she? I think she's going to be in there. But if I turn on my heading in a minute onto 230, when I get in line with that corner, in that corner there, 230, there's 230, so then you come over here, so it's going to be down there, so it's going to be down here, I think. Not down there. There's a lot of them in there, 1, 2, 3, there's a big one down there as well. Well, pick the one you think's right, Tim. Yeah, thanks for that, brilliant. That's definitely the corner on the map. Zig, Zig, R. Zig, Zig, R. So I don't want to follow that down, I want to deviate from it, about this heading here. 230, yeah, let's take 230. As I come to in line with that, come in line with that, and oh, it's probably that bit. No, it is that bit. I'll take 230. Now I'll take 230 now. 360 knots. Come on, Davies. I'll stay a little bit high. No, it's just a port inbound. Nothing else I can do really. And now X up. Probably give me a steer. Okay, so town need water. So town should be at the end of some water, hopefully. Has it got a water feature with it now, chick? Could it be in there? Well, time means nothing to me now, so we'll fly over this and see. As long as I'm high, we'll be alright. Let's see if they can give me a steer if I go inbound again. Let's abort inbound.
Alchik, Springfield 3-1, abort inbound, resuming mission.
I lie.
Alchik, Springfield 3-1, inbound.
Give me a steer, guys. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. 251 for 8. 2878, 24, I don't know. 24, I thought it was 23. I think it is 23 actually. 251. So we think she's actually over here. $8 miles, I'll cover that in a minute. She's got a big town with it. Yeah, tally. Bridge with the field. Let's get some tunes on. Fire rates then. Fuel is good for recovery. Instruments are to synchronise. Radios, we are on that. Altimeters we've set to whatever it was, 2878. And demist. Just here, guys. Right hand circuit then. $1,500 for the circuit. Oh, come on. Roger that. Circuit to the right hand side, dead sides on the left. $360 for the brake. Managed my fuel a lot better this time, to be fair. Now you've got to think about icy runways, overruns, that kind of stuff. If you are a fast jet pilot, this is a good time for you to turn your socials down. Not landing yet, going for the brake. With Americans, that's called the pitch, or with Navy Americans, called the pitch. Checking out the runway's clear. Our boys on the ground already, which is good. Boys and girls already there. Look downwind, clear downwind, roger that. Yeah, you lie. It's occupied by me, you fool. Just turn on the heading bug. Low 260 is what I want. Don't want a balloon like that in the turn. That's nice. Runway is clear. A little bit wide. Travels. No wind today. 195 plus fuel downwind, so let that taper back correctly. Good power to hold. For the diagonal. About 200 downwinds, nice. 80 side, happy. Tipping in then. Full flat we have got.
Algic, Springfield 3-1, request landing.
900 halfway round. Don't make me call again, air traffic. I'm kind of busy right now.
Algic, Springfield 3-1, request landing.
145 plus fuel, one rollout. Come on, Davies. I'm not a massive fan of track IR when I'm flying circuits. Much rather be on VR. Roger that. Get on there, Alpha Davies. Come on. Obviously, the trees caught one of the guys out last night, I tell you. Runway behind you is runway lost, guys. Don't get slow in the F5. Speed's good. Instrumental version. Nicely down. Shoots out. The speed's reducing. Would bring the stick back also. Let's get rid of the chute. Make sure the speed's under control. Guys, that's us at Now Chick. Looks like a pretty little town, doesn't it? I'll taxi us in. All the boys are over here somewhere with their jets. We came up here last night. If you want to be one of them, it's a good team. Have a look at the last film. We do this all week, by the way, guys. Keep running this until people understand the principles of navigation. So things will go off now. Obviously taxiing, that will go off. Radar, things like that. Can't. Track IR, being a dick. Track IR. Someone tell me why this happens. All the time. Radar will go on. Obviously, it's off-road, it's in standby. TACAM will go off because I don't need it. I haven't got one. And Reese, I'll taxi over here. So guys, I'm not going to subject you to taxing in, but we had to taxi in here last night. It's quite funny. Have a watch of the live stream if you want to. I hope this helps. Anything you need to know then in the comments, and I'll try and help you out. Okay, and if you want to join Shadowlands, come across then to Tim Davies at no, it isn't. It's well, go to Fastjet Performance. It's on the front page of that if you want. Fastjetperformance.com, or come across to patreon.com Tim Davies. That's where I reside, and pick your plan, basic or advanced. Guys, thanks so much. Tim Davies, obviously your favourite DCS DJ, sounding out.